Hello everybody, this is Tom, continuing my Dark Souls walkthrough. I just wanted to thank you guys. You are saying all sorts of really nice things on the comments for these videos, and I just want to let you know that I really appreciate that. And I am still trying to just kill Gravelord Nito. So when you sneak by here, this guy actually will aggro onto you when you go down this walkway, so it's a good idea to just burn a spell on him, and it should just take one shot and then one attack. There he goes. You can see my souls are down there. Resulted in a rage quit when I only made it that far away from the bonfire before dying. Was not pleased. Here there are 3 dogs, and you only have to kill 2 of them in order to get past. Maybe even only one of them. Is that guy aggroed? No, he's chill, cool as a cucumber. Alright, yeah, so you can just kill one of those there. And then proceed down here and take the ladder. You can actually just drop down this. I don't know why I'm taking the ladder. It's not a far enough fall that you'll even take damage. And at this point, you no longer need to use your lantern. There's nothing of importance on the left fork right here. Oh, a crystal this one. Cool. Twinkling titanite and a white titanite chunk. Hello. So we are on our way to a boss fight right now, so I would say that even if you gotta burn an Estus Flask, because it takes stupid damage for some reason against just random enemies, that's probably less important than saving your powerful spells like Great Combustion and Fire Orb. If I had Combustion right now, I don't. I have Iron Flesh instead. But I would use like a Combustion where you've got 16 charges on these guys. But Great Combustion's just a bit too valuable. This tower just drops into the ground, and then this is a little bit tricky. You've gotta fight both the skeleton and the soldier at the same time. There's not really a super good way of doing that. I'm gonna come back here. Ah, there he goes. Makes my life a bit easier. Ah. Take an arrow. Look at those freaking arrows just sticking out of me on every goddamn angle. Having some decent armor so that you've got a high poise value will make it so that you do not get stunned by the arrows, though, which is nice. Or like knocked back, or have your attacks interrupted, or any of that bad stuff that can happen. I wish I could just kick this guy off the edge here, but he is entirely too big to kick anywhere. Ugh. Not my finest fight at all there, but eventually the skeleton dies. Up here is actually a great place to farm humanity. These little baby skeletons that you guys saw before. They respawn infinitely, and they've got a pretty high drop rate. But you want to make sure that you kill the pinwheels first. I'm not going to be farming humanity right this second, but just for future reference, it is a good idea. I might do some of that even after I kill Gravelord Nito, but oh no! Got hit by a baby skeleton and a giant flare blast there. Oh crap! These guys are rocking me. Holy cow! And my goal right now is not to kill all these guys. I've made it to the other side of the room, and I will take that as a small success. Go see about a boss. So you guys remember last time I dropped down and got rocked because my iron flesh ended up wearing off a bit too fast and I couldn't recast it. So, this time I will drop down and then I will cast iron flesh right as soon as I get done getting rocked by things like that. Cool, cool. Odd stamina, so I'm going to switch to my Great Combustion here. And just saunter over to Gravelord Nito. Start casting the Pyromancy. He'll knock me back here, but that's going to be okay as long as... Oh, my Iron Flash wore off right before that. That sucks. Alright, get the Iron Flesh cast on myself here. And burn a couple Estus Flasks while I make my way over there. Get my Great Combustion back out. And let's do it. Hey, Gravelord Nito. These fire orbs might even be able to finish him off. I just hope that my Iron Flesh holds up. And it is over now. Oh man, that's got a huge AoE. And that should pretty much be game. If I can just get... Ah! He grabs me, of course. Spoke too soon. But damage there is not so bad as long as you have your Iron Flesh on when it hits. Oh, and he's got one hit left. There he goes. I've got no health left at all, though. Whew. That was very close. And there are actually some giant skeletons back here, but as long as you don't go looking for trouble against them, they will not bother you so much. See, we got a good 40,000 souls there. What soul level am I right now, actually? I'm level 47. I could get my my Pyromancer back by burning 47, so 94,000 souls. It's just soul level times 2,000. Still not sure if I am willing to do that or not. And this bonfire is actually... It would be really, really convenient for getting back to those skeleton babies and farming them for humanity, but you actually can't get back up the way that you came, because we just dropped down here. There's not any way of getting back up, as far as I know. If anyone knows better on that, let me know. But for now, you just need to warp out, and I'm trying to think of where the next place that we are going to be going is. And I think... Well, we've got a couple of options. There's the fire realm below the Daughter of Chaos bonfire, or there's the city of Anorlando. There's a gate that opened up there as well. I could also farm souls and ask for forgiveness, and then the place that you ask for forgiveness is near the Firelink Shrine. It's the guy Sir Hugs a lot after the gargoyle boss. But for now, I think I am just going to keep on pressing through and go do the fire realm. I'll level up when I get there. Alrighty. Back at the Daughter of Chaos bonfire, and I'm going to increase my endurance a bit here. Always love having stamina. Okay. And here, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump to some lava. And some, you know, some fiery death. The great thing about this zone is that there's actually, the Capra Demon boss. Yeah, there's a ton of him. This is like where he comes from. So that's great. But, yeah, again, just stay away from these egg guys. They are not your friends. You can see there are a whole bunch of angry guys over there. There's also a whole lot of loot over there. But it's actually a lot easier to get the loot if you just come back a little bit later. Just leave it for now. See shinies over here. That should not be any difficulty to get to, though. It's incredible the amount of red that they managed to put on top of that lava. Alright, here we go. Capra Demon number 1. So far, I think you can make an argument that, he's actually been winning this fight. He stunned me several times, taking off about half of my health. Ugh. Oh, jeez. Alright, I need to get smarter about how I'm fighting him. There we go. Pretty sure if he would have swung, if he would have still lived there, I wouldn't have, like, stunned him or anything. He would have gotten his swing off, and it would have done a significant amount of damage to me, but since that was the last shot, it just killed him instead. Alright. So, because, you know, one of them at a time was just too easy, right? Now we get to fight 2 at a time, and then there's 3 over there. But I think that those guys you can bait 1 at a time out of there. Oh, nope, I was trying to lock on there. Just start slinging some fire orbs. There we go. Drops his great demon machete. It's not something that I am at all able to equip, but yeah, it requires 40 strength, but it is pretty sweet looking. I oftentimes think that it would be pretty cool to actually be able to equip stuff like that, but then I remember how nice it is not getting killed in one hit when you get hit by stuff, and like having enough stamina to actually block. That reminds me why I build the way that I do. But the novelty of just being able to equip something that huge and terrifying is pretty substantial. Oh no, that was a bad attack. Yeah, that got me rocked. It's a little bit odd how much damage my fire attacks do. Given that these guys live in, like, you know, what I would probably just call hell. Like, I think that this is basically hell. There's like a demon city underground with a whole bunch of lava everywhere. Not a friendly place to be at all. Oh, I picked something off. I am running up here. There we go. Right. Don't know why I didn't heal before this fight. The fundamental advantage the monsters get from sneaking up on you is that you don't heal. I am burning through my Estus flasks real quick here. Just not fighting all that well for whatever reason. These are happy little monsters. They just breathe fire there. Isn't that great? But if you just circle around them, not too terribly tough. Get some souls. And over here we see a giant centipede thingy. Giant centipede thingy. It's his official title. I don't really want to go near him. I'm just gonna sling some fire. Ah, that's great. That's doing like no damage. There's a bonfire underneath him though. So yeah, I'll just burn iron flesh and then walk up and start rocking it. There we go. When you know you've got a bonfire right there, you might as well just burn everything at your disposal to make sure you get there. Iron flesh makes it so you can only walk like a badass. I'll level up once more on endurance. Yes. Endurance keeps giving you stamina up until level 40.